What's going on, guys? It's K-Dub here with another episode of Crypto Zombie. Today I thought I'd switch it up a little bit because it's a beautiful day out here in New York. Actually, what's crazy is it was a beautiful day and there's recently become somewhat of clouds, so I think I gotta kind of hurry this one up. So that being said, I wanted to talk a little bit about upcoming mainnets. So while cryptocurrency has overall recently felt quite bearish, the blockchain platforms that they're built on continue to surge ahead. So will mainnet launches push their associated coins out of the crypto slump? I don't know. But when a team brings its project to a viable mainnet stage, it's a good sign the platform will stick around long term. This is when patient investors really start paying attention. So, since we've already gone over these previous mainnet launches in some of my other videos, I'm not going to be talking about Tron, Knowles, Oyster, Icon, EOS, Ontology, and any of those other ones that have either recently gone through their mainnet swap or are currently going through it as we're speaking. So, before we begin, I want to give an honorable mention to High Performance Blockchain, whose mainnet got pushed back until the end of August due to hardware distribution. As we know, the hardware is an integral component to HPB's scaling strategy, and creating the world's first blockchain acceleration hardware, BOE, is no easy task. This is exactly why High Performance Blockchain has earned itself an honorable mention on our list today. Now, who is the first one? Number one, we have Enigma. So Enigma isn't a cryptocurrency project or a smart contract platform. Instead, it's a privacy protocol that can be used with other blockchains, a so-called missing piece to a secure decentralized future. The Enigma network acts as a masking mechanism to ensure nodes on the partner blockchain are unable to see the data that they compute. Verifications proceed as normal while Enigma is in use, but the process adds a level of privacy not available on most dApp platforms. The team calls these encrypted smart contracts secret contracts. The Enigma devs launched testnet 1.0 on June 30th. The release allows the developers to create, deploy, and verify secret contracts inside a trusted execution environment. The mainnet launch is scheduled for Q3 and should be available hopefully by the end of September. This will allow secret contracts to be executed on the Ethereum mainnet, the project's first step to platform-agnostic dApp's privacy. Enigma's position as a protocol, not a cryptocurrency or platform, gives it the ability to operate with little or not very much direct competition at all. So let's move on to our next one, Zilliqa. So few modern blockchains have managed to avoid the growing pains associated with scalability. As they grow in popularity, their validation times go from seconds to minutes, and transaction fees increase as a result. Zilliqa planned for a scalability from the start by utilizing a sharding model that could facilitate millions of transactions per second. The network simply increases the number of active nodes in proportion to the number of transactions, ensuring it can always meet transaction demands, no matter how numerous they become. Zilliqa also uses a new smart contract programming language known as Zilla, which the team claims is easier for developers to use and more secure than Ethereum's Solidity. The Zilliqa testnet launched its first version in early 2018, with version 2.0 following only a few months later. Smart Contract Alpha launched in mid-2018, so the mainnet release and beta launch of smart contracts are both scheduled for Q3. Zilliqa's speed and readiness for growth makes it a lucrative project worth keeping an eye on. Support for the platform swelled in the months following both testnet releases, a pattern that could repeat when the mainnet reaches maturity. So much for doing these outside, guys. It's actually starting to get a little hot now. But we're gonna keep going. So the next one that we have is Origin Trail. So some might argue that there's a lot of competition happening in the supply chain management sector. However, as we know, it's one of the most practical use cases for blockchain technology. But as the multitude of blockchain projects taking aim at the sector can attest, there's room for innovation and room for profit. Origin Trail aims to provide a platform for businesses to process, store, and share data in a secure and transparent manner. The project originated as a system for tracking and selling perishable food products. As it matured, the team discovered its solutions could be used for a wider variety of logistics and e-commerce applications. The Origin Trail Apollo testnet successfully launched on June 29th. Use case voting opened shortly after, allowing token holders to vote for projects to expand the ecosystem. The fully decentralized mainnet launch is scheduled for Q3 and should be live by September 30th roughly. This will include a second open call for use case voting, along with IoT protocol updates and even having some new offices in the United States as well. Origin Trail is making a big push in the later half of this year. The mainnet release itself should be enough to attract attention from clients and investors, but with the initiatives to build partnerships across the Americas, the second half of 2018 could be breakout time for Origin Trail. Let's move on to the next guy. IoTeX. So IoTeX is a blockchain infrastructure built for the Internet of Things. Its main goal is connecting the physical world block by block, and it does this with a particularly strong focus on privacy. IoTeX leverages a unique blockchain and blockchain architecture that pulls states off the root chain to boost privacy, scalability, and interoperability. So it also deploys a fast consensus mechanism known as Randomized Delegated Proof of Stake, or ROLL DPoS, that can support millions of nodes with a more decentralized approach than traditional DPoS. IoTeX launched the alpha version of its testnet in June, with the beta release scheduled for August. The mainnet will roll out in incremental versions, starting with a preview builder in October. Once it's feature complete out of beta, IoTeX aims to be the spinal cord in the IoT nervous system, as they put it. The network aims to handle everything from self-driving taxi payments to identity management, smart home automation, and more, making it a powerful technology for the future. So if you're interested, you can check out my interview with co-founder Roland Chai that I did a few weeks ago. And yes, guys, it is still very, very hot out right now. So finally, we end on Theta. So Theta aims to disrupt the user-created video industry dominated by YouTube, Vimeo, and related competitors. The network will provide a complete infrastructure for on-demand and live streaming content while reducing costs and decentralizing and democratizing the online video ecosystem. Theta hopes to address the problems of low-quality video streams and the high cost of serving content that are currently holding back the industry. Its decentralized solution can also eliminate gatekeepers that routinely take large cuts of creators' profits and demonetize videos without any warning. Theta it launched its testnet in late June with an integration with Sliver.tv streaming service for trial purposes. The public mainnet is scheduled to release late Q4 2018. The project is also backed and advised by YouTube co-founder Steve Chen and Twitch founder Justin Kan, adding an impressive amount of experience to the team. So, all in all, taking a blockchain project from concept to minimal viable product is no small feat. Reaching public mainnet is an even bigger challenge. When a milestone this impressive is met, both investors and potential clients are bound to take notice. It may not be a call to drop everything and buy hundreds of tokens, but it's certainly a good time to put a project on your watch list and start tracking it for the long-term potential. So that being said, guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video. These are just some of the upcoming mainnets that I'm excited about. Let me know if I forgot anything in the comments below. Do you agree with this? Do you not? What are your thoughts on the markets, and where do you think these mainnets are going to end up? Do you think we're going to see a run up and then kind of a buy the rumor, sell the news? Or do you feel a lot more bullish on these moving forward? Well, I'll leave that up to you guys. So that being said, I want to say thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Everyone that's been liking, subscribing, and commenting, you guys are awesome. My name is K-Dub. This is Crypto Zombie. Until next time, stay crypto, and peace out.